How big was this win, I guess, to start off this 3-game homestand to close out the regular season at home?
Yeah, really big. Obviously, want to protect home court. We know what game's coming up here soon, but wanted to focus on this one. It's a really good team. They obviously make you turn the ball over, so anything can happen in a game like that. And obviously, we did not take care of the ball, but once again, relied on our defense, and that's kind of been the storybook of these home games the past couple times. But yeah, good to get this one.
18 turnovers, you mentioned that, and just not where you guys expect to be. When that's happening, is there an added emphasis, not that you don't already have a high one, but on matching with the defensive intensity, knowing that you've got to be able to bring that to keep it on?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, we're really confident in our defense when we have a set defense. So do not want to let them get out in transition, especially with that team. That's how they score the ball. And that was an emphasis going into the game, but obviously did not execute the game plan. But lucky enough, our defense did withhold, and we were able to get back on transition for the most part. And they missed. We got lucky. They missed a couple bunnies there. But yeah, like you said, definitely do not want to turn the ball over that many times.
You guys in the early going, there was a lot of passes, a lot of swing passes, and then obviously you mentioned the turnovers. Is it kind of trying to find a happy medium between making the extra pass versus taking that shot that you get presented whenever it comes to swinging the ball around like that?
Yeah, I think at times there was times where we were too unselfish. I think there was a lot of times where we tried to pass up a open look for an even better look, and I think that's kind of what got us into late clock a couple times and got us a couple of those turnovers. But I think the fact that we move the ball so well is one of our superpowers. So, yeah, we move it around well, and that's a really good thing, but sometimes it can get you in the clock and hurt you. So I think that's what, kind of caused a couple of those turnovers. So.
Jayvon, I know you kind of pride yourself on the defense end, but got 11 first-half points this afternoon. Was it anything the defense was giving you, or trying to be more aggressive, or what do you think that was?
I think it really started, just getting stops on defense. I know a couple of them were in transition off of steals or teammate steals, so I think it was just getting stops and being able to run in transition. That was really big. It kind of helped us get on a run. So I think, they really weren't giving me much that I seen. It was mostly transition. So, yeah, the defense really helped for that.
Jayvon, Kaden's played for a while. He's gotten games here at Liberty Arena, but as the season kind of comes to the end, it was a packed house today. The games mean a lot for you guys. Chasing down the first place conference. What does it mean? What does the environment do for you guys whenever you come here and have that behind you?
Yeah, it's really big. Hearing all the fans when we're going on a run, hearing them get loud, kind of hypes us up. So even when somebody else goes on a run, we know that once we start going, our fans are going to get into it, and that brings a lot of energy. So Coach McKay talks about eight points just based off energy, and I think the fans also give us that energy. So yeah.
Kaden, looking to Thursday, obviously a big game against Jack State, playing them. I think you guys only lost in the last 8 or 9 games. What makes them so good, and what types of challenges do they present?
Yeah, they kind of play similar to us, just slowing the game down a little bit on the offensive side, especially if they take the lead. And then they got their lineup's a big lineup. They like to switch everything and kind of confuse us. But we know that's going to be a battle. Did not like losing at their place. And we know how big this one is. So we're going to be preparing a little extra this week. Pretty excited for this one.
Coach always uses the phrase, be hard to play against. He tells us that, and he wants you guys to do. What does that mean for y'all as players? Defensively, obviously getting stops, but what does it mean offensively as well?
Yeah, well, we say get a great shot, be hard to play against. So on the offensive side, that is being hard to play against as well. If we take great shots, not leading to bad shots and then letting them get out in transition or turning it over. So when we say be hard to play against, it's not just on the defensive side; it's the offensive side as well. Just taking care of the ball, getting a great shot.